Yo. So real shit, real shit. It's gonna be one of them real shit videos. Like, I don't think, if you don't know my if you don't know me, then you might have saw a video I made a long time ago going Instagram discourse, why men and women are like blah blah blah, this and that. And I was taking a Twitter discourse as well. This some new shit. So it's YouTube discourse now. So I was walking home from a wine and spirit store. A wine and spirit store. I got myself some Evan Williams. I'm gonna mix it with some Coke, and I'm gonna do that on stream. So if you're watching this, you're missing out. And I had this shit in my head, in the back of my fucking head. I was thinking about this dude at the store where I went to go pick up dish liquid, and this dude was like not yelling at this girl, but he was like explaining some like concept of being broke to her. And I was confused because it looked like the girl was like, it looked like it was a girl, like it was a child, like it was at least a teenager. And he talking to her and this grown ass man. So I'm thinking, is he trying to teach us some like type of lesson or some shit? Because he barking, like we could all hear him in the store. But I didn't really pay any mind to it because I'm minding my own fucking business, yo. So I'm walking back home and I realized, oh shit, I gotta go back out and get a lighter. And I said, if I'm gonna go back out, I guess I might as well go to the wine and spirit store. So as I'm coming back from the wine and spirit store, they walking behind me. same two people. And I'm listening to him talk. And he said out of his mouth, that's sexism. That's sexism right there. That's what sexism is. And I'm like, okay, now I'm tuned in. Let me hear what you've got to say. So as I'm opening my door, you know, I do it with the slow. And he says, sexism is females against males. And if you want to be broke with her, you could be broke with her. Because them choices that you making, them choices is shitty. Something, and he was clearly talking about like somebody like just being broke, and that's why you should never like talk to them or something. Like he was really like, oh, asking me for 50 cents. You sound like a broke ass bitch. Like that's what he said in the store. So like it had stacked up for me that like I could tell like your take on that by those two like instances, and it felt like all of a sudden then I was like maybe like I'm viewing this wrong, and there's 110% a child there, and he's like saying something about, but like then what is sexism? Females against males is the way he said it. And it was funny because I was like, I'm gonna cover this thing today, and I don't want to get stun locked on it because I feel like the take I'm going to have is just going to be regular. Then that happened right as I walked in to start the stream. So I was so stun locked I couldn't start the stream because I had to like change and that's probably where I lost the windows at. I had to change everything around because I'm like, wait, it's Friday. We gotta talk about this. I'm looking good today. It's Friday. Like let's talk about this. So let me show you why I think it's fair to say that YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, they are some portion of real life. Like some of the bad takes that you hear come from these places in real life. And today we're going to figure out why on earth that is. So if you haven't heard, Brittany Renner went on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Now, for most people, you're like, you never cover things like this. What would make you decide to do it? Come on, bro. I'm a normal human being. But before we get to that,
Shit, Negro, that's all you had to say.
Now, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This shit smokes me every Thank you for the follow. This shit smokes me every fucking time. Every fucking time. So if we're gonna have this conversation about fucking DJ academics of all people, you make sure that your brain has substituted the two, okay? This shit smokes me every fucking time. Anyway, let's hear what men have to say on the subject of the type of dude that this girl is looking for will always cheat on her. Which, by the way, is not like a great thing for men to be like propping up. So we're already at 1 L here. How many more L's will men take before they realize that, like, maybe if we just shut the fuck up, nobody would know we have these thoughts, and then we could just live. But instead, yeah.
The one question, like even when I came on with academics, I was just like dancing around it, because when we initially broke up, I'm like, you never go against the mob. Like, you don't air out our family business. And then obviously all that stuff happened. And then it's like, I have to play, like, lean into the villain role because you didn't put me in it a little bit, you know? So, well, he's a liar. He's a cheater. I know a lot of people that I've talked to, even like people that I would consider that I'm close with.
He's an NBA player though, man.
But I was just about to, so I was even, this man was actually hanging stuff up in my house. Like, I had a bunch of pictures that needed to go up. And when we were talking, he was like, but didn't you know what you were signing up for? And I'm like, you know, I hear what you're saying, but nobody, especially me, I waited till I was 29 to have a baby. So I thought I was like waiting, gonna do this right. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be a baby mama. Like, there's no way. You don't sign up to be single. You don't sign up to lay down for 9 months to not have the family structure, you know? So for me, the lying and the cheating, I could not tolerate that. To have the Bentley, to live in the $1.6 million house, to have my $15,000 allowance. Because that's what he was saying. He's like, Brittany, what more do you want from me? You have everything here. What do you want?
Okay, so like, that's the point. Do y'all just suck at relationships so much that you think you could just throw money at it and like it'll solve everything? Like, I'm giving you the resources so that way you can raise your child. Yeah, but I want the family structure. I don't want to just have a child and be like, yeah, you mommy and daddy don't really like each other. He just paid for me to be here. Like, you setting the kid up to expect that as to be and then you talk about the Black community and the lack of fatherhood. It's like, well, there's other avenues of fatherhood that even wealthy men like don't follow through with. What maybe it's just fatherhood in general. Maybe the white stereotype of fatherhood is what we're all sticking as the ideal family structure. Maybe some fathers just ain't good at like pulling that. Maybe they shouldn't be father. Like, oh my God. It is crazy to me that we could see this, that like a woman will just open her mouth and just tell you right without like beating around the bush. She'll just tell you exactly what's wrong. And I promise you that they're going to make it like an excuse that like the lifestyle or the person or the thing is detrimental to the idea of what she might want in a relationship, which is dumb because like money should mean security. Like, you don't have to be going out like fucking every girl on the planet. Like, you good, bro. You make the bread. Like, find you a good one and it's clipped. Like, you act like she gonna leave you. Like, and then you cheat on her and then she leave you and I thought I didn't she just say that? See, exactly. Didn't she just fucking say that? She just said that. Like, I don't want any of that. And it's crazy because like you like me enough to have a baby with me, but like you don't like me enough to like be a family. Like, shit, I could have got a surrogate and we could have just chilled together. Like, I don't understand what you want from me.
I want to
finish. Yeah, go ahead.
And I said, I want commitment. I want you, like, and I want you to be faithful to me. That's all I want. No, but I want you to be.
Why is that funny? See, yo, when women say they want, because then it's always going to come into a conversation about how women be doing this and women be having OnlyFans and women be posting this and talking about this. It's like, yo, men really think they're just not the problem. And it's to the degree where it's like they think they're not the problem at all. Like, at all. In every sense of the, like, they really become, if I'm self-sufficient, you have to have issues in order for this to not be working. Because I could vibe on my own. And I'm like, but Brody, you approached her. She was vibing on her own. Like, you was like, what's up? You the one who hit her up at 10:30 at night talking about what you doing. Or I should have said 2:30 at night, but like, yeah, I like to go to bed early.
Be faithful to me.
See, I can respect that. Now, Myron, please.
Yo, when you deal with a certain caliber guy, you're not gonna get him to yourself. Like, I need to drill this in women's head. Like, yo, the more
I know, it's like me enough to sleep with me, but like she already having the kid. Like, we're past that point. I mean, specifically a husband. I know. Just you gotta make it accessible to everybody. They don't know. They all right. They don't know about the undercurrent. They don't know. You like me because I could say. Matter of fact, this is my stream. It's not like I'm gonna get banned, but I kind of want like sponsorships, so I hope like people still sponsor me even if I say like shit. But it's like, you like me enough to fuck me but not enough to like sit there and lay with me after. And it's like, oh my god, how is it that men be posting their L's online and like there isn't a coalition of like, yo, we'll teach you the secrets of why men are dumb. Like, just do it, bro, just do it.
money and status a man has, the less likely he's gonna be faithful to you. You have to, it's a trade-off. When you get a top tier guy, guess what? Every other woman is going to want him. And you have to accept the uncomfortable reality that you're going to have to share him sexually.
Run that back.
You have to, it's a trade-off. When you get a top tier guy, guess what? Every other woman is going to want him. And you have to accept the uncomfortable reality that you're going to have to share him sexually.
Break it down real quick. Simple breakdown. Whenever you are asked, and I mean you, and I specifically mean you, the viewer, are asked to appear on a show and talk, just remember that like anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. So I'm gonna take you at face value for this one. The uncomfortable reality that you will have to share him sexually. So like, all good-looking men are whores, all good-looking women are thoughts, like all ugly people are destined to find their one. Like, you're not good looking enough to have that phrase as like your mode of thought. you not there. So like, slow down there, Speedy Joe. Let's bring it back a second. It is astonishing. It is astonishing to me that like he's gonna try to explain his way out of this, probably along the lines of, that man has enough money and time to hide his actions. So you're just gonna have to just deal with the idea that it's always happening. You should always be paranoid. And that's part of a relationship with a high-tiered male, a sigma male, an alpha male.
But if you got the ring, you got the kid, you got the house, you got the money, etc., women need to put their ego aside and understand that men are going to exercise options, especially when they get to a certain point. But if
Paradigms 1-for-1. Paradigms 1-for-1. Paradigms 1-for-1. I'm God, yo. I'm your God. I'm 1-for-1. 1-for-1, yo. If you have it all, put your ego aside. Put your feelings aside and just collect the bag, sis. Now, in a capitalist society, okay, sure, that's totally valid. But like, you cannot bring capitalism down to the ideals of how people should feel. You are alienating her thoughts by saying, at what point is enough money enough for you to say, fuck it, sleep with anybody. I don't care, I'm getting this bag. It's like, if I wanted to end up in a relationship like that, I would have asked for that. You're skipping the woman who's right in front of you, who just told you what the problem was, and saying the problem is not anything of what you've said. It is you not accepting the bag. Do you see why like women be looking at men sometimes? Like, how did you get there, bro? You don't hear like this is, oh my God, we're gonna revolve this all the way down back to the Trump argument. But like you don't hear this dude say grab him by the pussy and like all of a sudden like women are into that. Like whoa. Whoa. Hey, how you doing? When girls collect the bag, men get mad, aka OnlyFans, aka hot tub streams. No, sis, you're not understanding. Get the bag, just nowhere near me. Just not in my spaces. I'm doing great. I'm molding. I'm molding. I'm doing fine. We're trying to cover some regular news today, having a nice hyper as always stream, but at the same time, just looking at the audacity of this bitch.
If you have the main title, it is what it is. And this is where
oh God, he like side chicks are fine.
I gotta be a little tough here. A lot of women think they're sugar and spice and everything nice, and I'm fucking special. Y'all are really not that special, man.
2 for 2. 2 for 2. I told you everything that you just said is not the problem. It is actually you. Yo, and these be the men with money. These be the men with money. Run that back.
Certain point. But if you have the main title, it is what it is. And this is where I gotta be a little tough here. A lot of women think they're sugar and spice and everything nice, and I'm fucking special. Y'all are really not that special, man. A lot of girls are the same box, same vagina, whatever it is. Guys like new pussy. It is what it is.
Yo, oh my God, this person just showed up in the stream and they said the thing exactly. You're not even that cute to be having these fucking opinions. Yo, exactly. Somebody gotta give them a sub. That's no way. There's no way. You just like looked at the screen and got to the conclusion that fast. Oh my God. Yo, okay. So women, hey, new message, paradigm moment, perhaps. Women are not just boxes of flesh that you stick your dick into. They are human beings. Like, this goes back. This is part 3 now. I guess it's automatically part 3. I have just finished 2 segments on exactly how men think with the relation of the Gideon Pokimane now ninja situation. And is this not like further proof? Like, y'all call men simps for not thinking this way. But when you hear it actually out loud, like, what do you think is worse? Like, this or consistent affection without being gross, and overstepping your bounds, blah, blah, blah. Like, how do y'all, but where? Where on earth does that, women are not, men like new pussy, like, I will buy you all the fleshlights, honey, like, what are we doing here? Like, yo, men do not care about the women they fuck. It is just quite simply, they are items, and I swap them in my inventory, like, yay, Misogyny Friday, Sexist Friday. It's funny, because that's who, I guess, it was a perfect segue, that opening story.
So if you have a man emotionally, you have his kid, you have his house, whatever, you got to get past your ego of thinking, he's fucking other bitches, this is fucked up. Because men can have sex
you think that's a new way
detached of emotion. Yeah, because, yeah.
Men can have... I got a line. I got to react. I don't even need to give you a whole spiel on it. I got a line. Here's your line of the day. If men can have sex emotionally, then why do they ask whose pussy it is during sex?
Yeah, because the girls, like, women make the cardinal mistake and think men and women are the same. We are not. Men look at sex like taking a piss. You guys look at it as a huge emotional investment. So
if you agree with that, if you agree with that, come outside. Let's box. If you hear that insanity and you're like, that's this guy spitting fire, please, like, fall. Just fall.
for women, they can't fathom, how can you fuck another girl and come home to me? I just took a piss and I'm coming now to my main girl. That's not a big deal. But girls need some.
Yo, okay, so can I say something? And this is going to sound a little judgmental. And for those of you on YouTube, I guess I'm kind of asking you to, like, not see it my way, but take the sentence for what it's worth as opposed to, like, its actual meaning, because it's a joke. But you might not know me that well, so you might take this offensively. But is it just me, or do white men, like, fuck us subtly and black men just open their mouths and just fuck us straight in the mouth? Like, do you understand what I mean? Like, what are you saying, bro? Like, it's like, yo, I don't know. I physically don't know how to counteract that with anything other than down it, dickhead. Like, I don't know. Like, oh, it's so much. I'm so sorry for women, yo. I am so sorry for women. I am so fucking sorry. Oh my God, your people invalidate trans women, but, like, you really wouldn't date a trans man. Like, you really don't even think of trans men. And that's crazy because this conversation puts that in so much perspective that, like, I think we should have trans rights yesterday. Like, yo, that's so bad. That's so fucking bad. What is wrong with you? You could have said, I got you. That's allowed. That's allowed. Men don't get emotional during sex, but they perpetrate most of the sex crimes, and that involves a crime of literally, like, I love you and I can't have you, so I'm gonna force myself on you because it's totally not an emotional thing. Oh my God.
To understand, it comes with the territory. A man of success is not going to be faithful to you sexually.
Oh, man. Okay, guys, I guess, you know, no, this is a perfect segue. Fuck you, this is a perfect segue. I guess you'll have to gift me and subscribe to me with all the subs, because then I can prove that he's a liar.
It is what it is.
It's the only way. It's the only way.
Sure. Yeah.
Because there are a lot of women who are going to watch this
And get triggered.
and they're going to be like,
Misogyny.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No, triggered. No, misogyny. How dare you literally call us fucking sex objects and then expect us not to get mad? Oh, I'll never debate you in the marketplace of ideals. I just won't fuck you. And I guess that's fine because you get bitches, right? Like, and a lot of women are going to watch this and get triggered. Like, are you not being a dickhead, though? Like, it's so strange that, like, people will hear somebody's opinion and, like, value that, even if it just straight up says women are not worth the time of or consideration of any of their feelings, because men can just fuck you and dip. Like, I don't care. I don't need to have emotions. It's you who wants to feel things and love me and cuddle me. It's like, you... Do I have to be an asshole to get famous? Like, this is the biggest question, like, motherfuckers gonna ask. Like, do I really gotta be a wild ass dickhead to get famous? Like, is it... We really live in an era where peace, love, and positivity is seen like, that shit is corny. Like, this is what you want? This is what you want? You want men in power to think like this on a small and large scale? No wonder we got Trump presidency.
We want a monogamous dude.
It's the truth.
So I hear what you're saying. But if they want a monogamous dude, should women date down?
Lower their standards. Look, Brittany.
Because you're essentially saying, you can't date an NBA player
Hold
and
on.
then, like, get up.
But Act, how do you feel about what he just said?
But I think for me, it's like, okay, well, you know what? I can respect that. I may not agree with it, but that just doesn't work for me. And I
See, that's the problem with her. And not her, but like the problem with the conversation in general, and not this conversation, but any conversation around this topic, is that like I can respect that. No, you don't have to respect that. I don't know why we're valuing that like a good take. That's a objectively bad take. There is, and oh my God, because that motherfucker Cam Higbee said that shit to me too. There is no, you're right, I'm wrong here. There is just a pure wrong. Like, you could do something else and make both parties feel good, and you would rather take the other option? How is that not seen as the bad take? How do you form an opinion on women that literally puts them in the objectionable category again, and then to double down on that shit, be wiping your hands on your forehead like, bro, like you're literally a piece of shit human being. You're saying that the problem is not even that he's saying it, because men will do. We've heard podcasts, we've seen it before. Like it's just a running train of thought. You're not gonna fix that overnight. But like you saying that to a woman's face who just explained the problem to you, who just went on record to say that is not my type of situation. And why would you hold a man to a standard that is less beneath his ability than to assume that like you want me to accept that men with a lot of money are just gonna go around fucking everybody? They're never going to be faithful, but then you want to sit in the same hands and say that, like, oh my God, who asked? That's crazy, my nigga. I don't remember you. Hold on, I got you on that. Hold on, I got you on that. Hold on, I got you on that. I got you on that. I got you on that. I got you. I knew I was going to get stun locked on this shit too. I said it in my head. I said it. It's going to happen. I'm going to fucking lose it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch it anyway. Cause I'm not going to lose it. I'm not going to lose it. Like how on earth could you lose it?
My nigga, that's crazy. But I don't remember asking.
My nigga, that's a crazy. But, I don't remember asking.
I think, of course, you could look from that standpoint, like, hey, move your ego. I think when
highlight my message,
it's more. I think if there was more transparency, like, hey, you're gonna have this, and this, but it's gonna be more of an open relationship, or I want you at home, you can't really do anything, or I want, but let me finish. Or if it's like, oh, I want to be able to have threesomes, or I want to fuck you with another man. I just feel like there was a conversation that could have been had to where let me make the choice myself.
I spent 20 minutes and she said it out loud. I spent 20 minutes to get to that point as a man, and she said it out loud within 30 seconds. So if the thought can be mutual between men and women, why would you open your mouth to have this conversation and say some dumb shit like that? So it is possible. So fuck you.
But you took that choice away from me when you decided to be deceitful. And it's like, of course, you could assume because he's an NBA player, because he's young. But at the same time, like if I'm not doing it, and in my mind, like you said, we're wired so differently.
Yeah.
No, I'm not discrediting that. But I'm a very devoted person, so I'm assuming that, I'm not wasting my time. I'm in this for the long haul. I want to get married. We want more kids. Like that was something we wanted to go back to back on, So it's like, I'm thinking we're on the same page, and I'm like, well, where do other women come into the equation of this relationship? So I think if there was more, hey, you know what? I am tired of your pussy, bitch. I'm tired of hitting from the same. I'm ready for something different. Like I want to see you eat a pussy. I want to see you take a dick. I feel like at that point in time, it could have been like we can work something out. But when you try to be sneaky and you lie and you doing whatever, and you're not even really taking care of what you need to take care of, because you're just, here's the money, here's the rent, here's the car, here's the car. I'm emotionally checked out, because you have to understand too, we as women, we can feel when you're not really in it. So I just personally am like, that just doesn't work for me.
Right.
And that's okay. Like there will be a woman that would be like, bitch, you're so dumb. I literally would have sat there and just waited till I got the ring, have more kids with him, and just been in the house with my credit card, swipe, doing whatever. That's just not me because I've always gotten it on my own. When you, like, I didn't have a sugar daddy. I didn't have a rich family. There was no help here. So I think for me, when you get it out the mud and you're step by step building shit by yourself, you do look at, for me personally, I can't speak for all of us, I do look at men differently because it's like, I can do everything. I've bought the shoes. I've bought the bags. I thought I got this car was going to make me happy. But it's the connection I want. I can't buy the connection.
Society teaches women that they're special and they deserve the best guy, and that guy's going to be committed to them, which is a huge lie we tell women.
So not only did she encapsulate the fucking point of seeing people as a mature individual, you could just ask me for those things. But either it's cut that way or like he really responded right after with, that's a fucking lie. So let's rewind his statement and let me show you where he just went catastrophically wrong.
It's the connection I want. I can't buy the connection.
Society teaches women that they're special and they deserve the best guy, and that guy's going to be committed to them, which is a huge lie we tell women.
Hold on. Y'all like the factual takes. Y'all like the check Discord. Got you. Y'all like the factual takes. Okay, let's try this. Let's fucking try it. Didn't he just say that men with a lot of money are never going to be faithful? So if women are their best selves and that will attract the best guy, then wouldn't somebody of that top tier be the best guy? So what are men supposed to do while that's happening?
The more successful the man, the less likely he's going to be monogamous to you sexually. He's going to fuck other bitches, but he's going to come to you. And I tell girls all the time, yo, if you got a one...
He's going to fuck other bitches, but he's going to come in you. That is That is high school. That is high school. That is high school. That is actual high school. Actual fucking high school. That is actual high school. Actual fucking high school. Oh my God. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing here? What? Why? This man never grew up.
1% guy, hold on to him. If he fucks these other bitches, that's fine. He's going to come home to you. That's all that matters. So...
In other words, that's the worst argument I've ever heard in my life because it's so immature. It's just immature. There is no educated version of this. Why would you stay with somebody? He's gonna come home to you. What if one day he don't?
I'll just say this one last thing. I would try to work it out with him, man. If I was the girl, I would try to work out. And that's the father of your child. Like, cheating, that's nothing. Any guy that you deal with, especially at your level now, no, real talk.
Jesus, real talk. Cheating is nothing. Okay, so men heard this, and if you said you had a good take, just, be alone for the rest of your life. Just be alone for the rest of your life. Fuck your feelings. Fuck your opinions. Fuck your thought processes. Like, if you agree with this, you're a piece of shit. There's no two ways about it. There's no way you can walk yourself out and possibly defend him literally saying, cheating is nothing. So I guess like the next level, just beating your girl, that's nothing. As long as you don't leave no marks, right? Right?
It sounds crazy. But yo, Brittany, I'm telling you, you're at a point now. Real talk. Yo, it's not that big a deal, bro. It ain't. Like, yo, I come from a culture where we have 4 wives. Like, yo, Brittany, I'm telling you, you're at a socioeconomic level now, and you're at a certain status.
For leaving this nigga.
Like, you're at a certain status and a socioeconomic level where the average guy is you cannot deal with a regular guy no more. You have to deal with an entertainer, somebody that has money, an investor, something, whatever it is. Like, you're gonna have to deal with a guy that makes a certain amount of money. And these guys are going to go out and step out and fuck other chicks anyway.
You're gonna do it anyway.
So you might as well accept it from the father of your child than some other random dude that is probably going to have a point of contention with your past anyway.
Deal with the devil you know than the one you don't.
Exactly.
What do you think about that, though? Because by the way, we haven't ever seen you pop out. You know, obviously, we haven't seen you pop out with no one since him, but we haven't seen you pop out with a regular Joe Schmo, works at Walmart. He's clocking in overtime like a motherfucker.
I mean, I dated a lawyer. Does that count?
Come on, man. He's probably nearly clocking in 6 figures. What do you even consider like a good amount of money?
Like,
You got to be a millionaire bare minimum, probably.
like you mean like the average person? Like, what would be
No. For
what?
you.
Long term.
Yeah, like if you're with a guy and you're gonna tell your family like, yo, he makes good money. What's good money for you?
I mean, I feel like anything over 100,000 would be considered good money, wouldn't it?
So the
I
lawyer,
think that's yeah. I mean, I don't think it needs to be like 100 million. I think that's kind of excessive.
All I want to say is this: cheating is not that big. Like, as women say, "Oh my god, he would have fucked another bitch." It's cheating for a man is not the same as cheating for a woman. If you guys cheat, it's a problem. It's a huge problem because a woman has to get to a certain emotional point to cheat on a man.
Sometimes you should just let men speak and bury themselves. Sometimes you should just let it happen.
But a man does not have to get to that same emotional point to have sex with another chick, because you can still love your girl the same and go have sex with other women. It does not work the other way around, though. That's why cheating from women is unforgivable. But from a guy, it ain't that big a deal, man. Like, if that's what it was, now that I know that it was just cheating, I'm like,
I'm just
what are you
listening.
doing? You better go call.
I love her. She had so much patience. I'm just
Right
listening.
now, my guy say,
No.
now that scene was just
No. But that's why I asked a question.
Oh my God. Let me read these fucking comments. Yesterday, y'all said she put them in their place, and today she taking advice. This is actually a really good segment from both sides. She knows damn well if she lowered her standards, she'd have a better chance of finding a loyal, type man she's looking for. Bro. Fresh is growing on me, man. He's actually a funny dude. He knows his strengths, weaknesses. When he said Byron on her and died, he knows the dude next to him has that gift. What the fuck? I love this conversation because it's true. Most people don't know what to say when confronted by this because they never have heard it, so they sort of tell Myron he's right. People become sheeple because Myron sounds convincing. There's just so much more problems to the top of have all the women too, and too numerous to count. Monogamy is the minimum for stability of children's societies when there's one man per. Oh, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up. Okay, let's talk about things for a minute coming from a guy with decent experience with women. Okay. One, her first mistake was getting with a young guy that gained his money by just playing a sport. Okay, any experienced woman would know not to mess with a young man, as we all men go through a whoring phase, and the ones that didn't is mostly because they didn't have the game nor the looks to go out and get with different women every weekend. Women mature much faster than man. No cheating is ever good, but expected from a young man. No cheating is ever good, but is expected from a young man, and it doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. It means he is a man, horny most of the time. I've been with my girl for 14 years. I'm 33 now. I'm glad she didn't give up on me as it paid off. Now we're very happy with kids. It doesn't even go through my head to even flirt with another woman. I had plenty of chances. Never forget that no man woman is a cheater until the right opportunity. Oh my God. Myron stated 100% facts. Y'all need to listen. This is the truth, and the truth doesn't change based on how you feel. We're talking about a relationship, and they're saying feelings don't count. Oh, 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 oh. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Fuck y'all. 40 minutes on this 8-minute video. I hate it here.